Hi everyone, my name is Marcella Dominguez and I am so excited to have you back here on my channel where you are going to learn more than you ever wanted to know about trademarks. Today we have a very exciting topic. We are going to be talking about Cardi B's trademark application. It has been in the news so much lately, and so I thought, why don't I just show you the ins and the outs of that trademark application. I will tell you exactly what the examiner had to say. Actually, I'm going to show you what the examiner had to say, and I'm going to show you where you can avoid some of these issues if you are thinking of registering your own trademark application. I don't dance now, I make money moves. I don't dance now, I make money moves.
So here we are, and I'm about to show you Cardi B's trademark application. So if you don't want to see it, then you definitely need to stop watching this video right now. But if you want to know exactly what's in her trademark application, you want to know exactly what the trademark examiner had to say, whether it was accepted or denied, then you definitely want to keep watching. So I was able to find Cardi B's application information right here. So this is the serial number. So I'm just copying this serial number and I'm inserting it into the USPTO database of trademarks that will allow me to see the history of a given trademark application. So as you can see, here is the mark that has been registered, OKURRR. And so we want to look at the document history. So if you've been watching any of my other videos, then you already know what an office action is. If you don't, then I encourage you to go watch that first. But here we're going to go into the office action, which is the latest document that has been issued in her trademark application process. So if we just scroll down, we're going to see exactly what the trademark examiner had to say about this trademark. So as you can see, here is the mark, right? And here is who filed it. And if you go down, this is what we really are interested in finding out. What did the trademark examiner have to say? The trademark examiner had to say that application is not entitled to register because there are two earlier filed pending applications. This is the same as prior pending applications. So this means that there is somebody who has registered a mark similar to or exactly like the one Cardi B is currently trying to register, but they registered it before her or they submitted an application before her. And so the trademark office is going to see what's going to happen with those trademark applications before they tend to hers. And I explain and expand more on that in my other video, which I will link down below. Now let's see what other issues the trademark examiner found in this application. Trademark Act Sections 1, 2, 3, and 45, informational widely used commonplace expressions. Widely used commonplace expressions are not able to be registered. And the trademark examiner gives an explanation right here as to why. Registration is refused because the applied for mark is a slogan or term that does not function as a trademark or service mark to indicate the source of applicants' goods and or services. Terms and expressions that merely convey an informational message are not registrable. So we kind of have to ask ourselves, why in the world is the trademark examiner thinking that OKURRR is a term or expression that's only an informational message? I mean, do you think it's only an informational message, or is it something more? The more commonly a term or expression is used, the less likely that the public will use it to identify only one source, and the less likely that it will be recognized by purchasers as a trademark. Essentially, the trademark examiner is saying that commonly used expressions, OKURRR, that's cool. Other slang expressions, like if people are using them all the time, almost every single day, people are repeating them in high schools and middle schools all across the country, then that means that it cannot be registered as a trademark because it's just so commonly used. So the trademark office isn't going to allow you to claim possession or registrability over a word mark that somebody else is using or a lot of other people are using all the time as a commonplace way to say something in particular. This term, OKURRR, is commonly used in the drag community and by celebrities as an alternate way of saying okay, or something that is said to affirm when someone is being put in their place. Trademark examiner basically is saying this term is commonly used by a lot of people. And when people use it, a lot of people use it, they are using it to mean okay, or something that is said to affirm when someone is being put in their place. OKURRR. For that reason, the trademark is saying we cannot register it. In order to be registrable, it has to be unique source identifier. If it's commonplace, it's not unique. An applicant may not overcome this refusal by amending the application to the supplemental register. Supplemental register is something that I explained in a different video, but for purposes of this CARDI B application, I want you to understand why the trademark examiner has decided this way, and that is because they see the term OKURRR as defined by society because they use it every day, and people are using it to just basically mean okay, or put someone in their place by saying okay. And so for that reason, it is not considered a unique source identifier, so it cannot serve as a trademark. Now, I hope that analyzing this application was helpful for you. And I also just want to lightly touch on what other issues were in the application, such as application informalities. A portion of the identification of goods is unacceptable as indefinite because the goods listed were not specific enough and may be classified in several different international classes. So class 9 headgear should be in class 9, clothing class 25. So that is something that her trademark attorney is going to have to fix or respond to, not just one of these issues, but in order to overcome this entire office action, all of the issues, the 3 issues that I just talked about, are going to have to be overcome. So if you want to learn more about celebrity trademarks, then subscribe to my channel, hit the red button below, and don't forget to turn on notifications so that you know when I cover other analysis that you will find super interesting.